In our last video, we put the solar system through the ultimate test of scale. We replaced our calm, familiar sun with the most colossal titans of the cosmos, red hypergiants like Stephenson 2-18. We watched as their massive, swollen layers effortlessly swallowed the orbits of entire planets. But in the unforgiving world of astrophysics, size does not equal power. Red supergiants are huge, but their outer layers are as thin as a vacuum. True, concentrated, all-consuming power lies elsewhere. It lies in pure mass. Today, we are raising the stakes. We are going to remove our yellow sun and place right in the center of our system the heaviest object known to humanity that can still be called a star, R136A1. The way this gravitational anomaly tears through our planets will make you completely forget about those red giants. Buckle up, let's begin. To find this star, we have to leave the Milky Way. R136A1 is located in a neighboring galaxy, the Large Magellanic Cloud, about 160,000 light-years from Earth. It hides in the very heart of the Tarantula Nebula, a giant cloud of gas and dust where millions of new stars are being born right now. It is the most active star-forming region in the entire local group of galaxies. For many years, astronomers looked at this place and couldn't believe their eyes. Mathematical models showed that the star weighed an insane 300 or even 320 solar masses. This broke all the laws of physics. It was believed that a star heavier than 150 solar masses would simply tear itself apart due to its own intense radiation. But science doesn't stand still. Just recently, in 2022, scientists aimed the Gemini South telescope in Chile, equipped with cutting-edge optics, right at this sector. They captured the clearest image in history and discovered something shocking. Part of the light all this time was actually coming from other stars located too close. After recalculations, the mass of R136A1 slightly decreased. Today, it is officially estimated to weigh between 170 and 230 solar masses. But even after this weight loss, it remains the absolute, unreachable heavyweight record holder. What does it actually look like visually? Unlike Stephenson, R136A1 won't take up half the sky. Its radius is only 30 to 35 times larger than the Sun's. But its density is absolutely mind-boggling. It is a wolf-rayet star. Essentially, it's a naked thermonuclear core. Ordinary stars, like our Sun, are covered in a thick layer of hydrogen. But R136A1 is so incredibly hot and burns its fuel with such ferocity that it blew off its hydrogen envelope a long time ago. The temperature on its surface reaches a terrifying 50,000 degrees Celsius, almost 10 times hotter than the Sun. At such an extreme temperature, a star cannot be yellow or red. It glows with a piercing, blinding, ultramarine color, and this light holds pure death. It radiates almost 9 million times more energy than our home star. And now, let's imagine the exact moment of the swap. We remove the Sun and place R136A1 in its spot. What will happen in the very first second? On Earth, absolutely nothing. The laws of the universe dictate that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. Not radiation, not even gravity. Earth is located almost 150 million kilometers from the center of the system. This means that humanity will have exactly 8 minutes and 20 seconds. 8 minutes of absolute calm. People will go about their day, the sky will remain familiar, and gravity will hold us in its embrace, as if the Sun were still right there in its place. We will be looking at the ghost of our old star, but this timer is already ticking, and when it hits 0, the end of the world will begin. Eight minutes later, the first wave will crash into Earth, and it won't be gravity. It will be light. The system's habitable zone, that thin strip of space where water can exist as a liquid, will instantly shift far beyond the orbit of Pluto. The sky over Earth will erupt in a blinding blue flame. In just a matter of hours, the surface temperature will skyrocket from a comfortable 20 degrees Celsius to several thousand degrees. The water in our oceans won't just boil, it will instantly break apart into oxygen and hydrogen under the sheer force of monstrous ultraviolet and X-ray radiation. Earth's atmosphere will ignite and be blown away into deep space like a feather in the wind. The Earth's crust will begin to melt, turning continents into boiling lakes of glowing magma. Our blue planet will be reduced to a dead, burning cinder. But this is only the beginning. Right after the light, the new gravity will reach us. According to Einstein's theory, massive objects bend the fabric of spacetime beneath them. The heavier the object, the deeper the gravity well. R136A1 weighs as much as 200 suns. The space around it warps with incredible force. For a planet to stay in orbit and not fall into the star, it must travel at tremendous speed. Our Earth orbits the Sun at about 30 kilometers per second. That was enough. But now, the rules have changed. Against this new mass, our speed is pathetically slow. Look at these orbits. The perfect circles instantly break. Mercury, Venus, our charred Earth, and Mars can no longer resist the pull. They begin a rapid freefall, twisting in a deadly spiral right into the maw of the blue giant. Immense tidal forces will tear them to pieces long before they even touch the star's surface. Perhaps the outer worlds are safe? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are located at a massive distance. But wolf-rayet stars possess a weapon of mass destruction: extreme stellar wind. Because of its colossal luminosity, the light pressure of R136A1 is so immense that it physically pushes matter off the star's surface into space. It sheds millions of tons of mass every single second at speeds of thousands of kilometers per second. This hurricane of plasma and radiation will crash right into the gas giants. They will literally begin to evaporate before our eyes. This overpowering stream of particles will violently strip Jupiter and Saturn of their thick atmospheres. They will develop giant tails, like the largest comets in the universe. Their dense cores will be exposed, and they too will inexorably begin to slip down the gravity well to meet their ultimate doom. Even the most remote corners of our system, the Kuiper Belt, the dwarf planet Pluto, the Oort cloud with its billions of icy comets, will not escape this power. The ice on the comets will begin to sublimate, transitioning from a solid state directly into a gas. The entire outer edge of the solar system will briefly turn into a sparkling cloud of vapor, which will then be ruthlessly scattered by the stellar wind or swallowed up by the inescapable gravity. But do you know what the most ironic part of this whole story is? This blue monster that destroyed our home is doomed itself. R136A1 is a star that lives by the motto, "Live fast, die young." Our modest sun will exist for about 10 billion years. R136A1 burns its nuclear fuel at such a terrifying rate that its entire lifespan will be just a few million years. Right now, it is in the final stage of its evolution. When the fuel in its core runs out, it won't just fade away, it will explode. And it won't be a regular supernova, but a hypernova, one of the most powerful explosions in the universe. It will release as much energy as the sun would emit over its entire lifetime. The star's outer layers will be blasted across space, while the incredibly heavy core will instantly collapse inward. In place of this blinding blue star, only absolute darkness will remain, a stellar mass black hole, the perfect ending for the perfect destroyer. The experiment is complete. The most massive star didn't just destroy the solar system, it erased the very concept of our existence before blowing itself up. Mass decides everything. If this cosmic doomsday scenario made you look at our quiet yellow sun in a whole new way, be sure to hit the like button on this video. And most importantly, head down to the comments and write your idea for the next experiment. What should we do next time? Replace the moon with Jupiter or crash the Milky Way into Andromeda? I will read all of them, and I'll make the next video based on the most liked comment. Subscribe to the channel to see whose idea wins. See you in new corners of the universe.